Despicable. Then I shall kill you, and then beg for mercy from His Majesty of Liang Kingdom. You underestimate me.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Nancy's martial arts are actually superior to mine. I never imagined you possessed martial arts.
If I did not have such skills, being a hostage prince in this palace, I would have died long ago.
How bold, Nancy. To dare to commit. Hurry up and put down the sword, for this young lady.
Very well. Have him give me the divorce letter, and I will let him go.
Brother Kui, hurry and give the divorce letter to her, a princess of a fallen kingdom. Why are you still keeping her?
Quiet. My internal affairs do not require your interference.
Brother Kui. You vile wretch. Hurry and let go of Brother Kui.
Kui, you once promised me that you would protect me for a lifetime, that you would love me, cherish me, and care for me. I thought that all of this you could do. I did not expect that I was wrong.
I have never done anything to wrong you.
Indeed. In the eyes of you all of Liang Kingdom, it is perfectly normal to have many wives and concubines. Hurry and hand over the divorce letter.
Brother, just give it to her.
Very well, I will write it. Here is the divorce decree you wanted.
Very well, Lord Kui. Congratulations, you are now free.
You good for nothing? How could you so easily agree to annul the marriage with Nancy? Did we not tell you? No matter what happens, you must not let her leave the minister's residence.
Your Majesty, Nancy has no intentions toward me. And
These are all excuses. Nancy, does she not fancy you? You cannot even keep a woman who loves you. What use are you to us? Your Majesty, I am not worth keeping alive.
I am not worthy to live.
Minister, I am here. How goes the investigation? Did you not say that the Liuli heart was in the national treasury of the Liuli kingdom? Then why, after digging 3 feet deep, still nothing found? Reporting to your Majesty, the Liuli heart is the national treasure of the Liuli kingdom. Perhaps it was originally in the treasury, but the Liuli imperial palace was engulfed in the chaos of war. That Liuli empress was a deceitful woman. Perhaps she had long since moved the treasure elsewhere. Useless fools. Useless fools.
Your Majesty, please calm your anger.
Your Majesty, please calm your anger. If you cannot accomplish this, we shall handle it personally. Nancy is about to be married into the Crown Prince's residence. We do not believe that she does not have a single clue. Get out of our sight. As you command.
As you command.
Your Highness. Your Highness. Our spies have sent word back. His Majesty intends to personally interrogate Princess Nancy after she enters the Crown Prince's residence. We'll personally question her.
Question her? Isn't it more like surveillance? His Imperial Majesty has always desired to possess the heart of Liuli, the symbol of ruling the realm, which has become an obsession. Now that it cannot be found within the Liuli Palace, Nancy has become the final breakthrough. He will certainly keep a close watch on Nancy personally.
Your Highness, this Princess Nancy acts with such reckless disregard, never considering the consequences. If she enters the Crown Prince's residence, I fear there will be no peace there.
Do you think the Crown Prince's residence is peaceful now? Go tell Fei Zhang to find an opportunity to get close and protect Nancy. If he refuses to go, I will have all of the silver in his private vault tossed into the moat.
Master Fei Zhang is excellent in every way, only a bit too fond of money.
Go at once.
As you command.
Princess, do you need me to go inside?
The Minister of Rights Estate.
To help you pack your things?
That will do. I would rather not see those eyesores and spoil my mood.
Are you even human? My lady has just been granted a royal marriage.
Fei Zhang, guard of Prince Xianglong,
are already scrambling to divide The treasures in her room? The favors she once bestowed upon you. Have you all forgotten them?
Honglu. Have you ever seen this person before?
I seem to have seen him. Yeah, I also seem not to have.
Little brother. Were you cast out by someone?
My lady. My lady. You have returned.
I will not return to the Minister of Rights estate again. Little brother. Were you beaten out by someone?
This servant is named Fai Zheng. Formerly a domestic servant in the Minister of Rights estate, and I also once received many favors from my lady. But I never expected that those people would be this ungrateful.
Film was translated
They also
and
once
narrated
received
by
many
Media.
favors from my lady. How could they be so blinded by greed and forget their loyalty?
But at the Minister of Rights estate, I have never seen you.
I always worked in the outer areas. My lady is of noble status. It is only natural that you would not remember me.
Go knock on the door.
Yes. Open the door. Hurry and open the door. My lady is back. Open the door.
Princess, is there something strange about this person?
His purpose is unclear. Just keep an eye on him for now.
Nancy, you are back.
Lord Kui, such a sudden visit. My apologies. I recalled that I still have a few belongings left at the Minister of Rights estate, so I asked Lord Kui to return them.
Nancy, do you truly have no shred of affection left?
I am about to marry into the Crown Prince's residence. Lord Kui, you would do well to be careful with your words.
You are no longer the mistress of my Minister of Rights estate. So, the things in your room, naturally, it belongs to the estate's treasury. You no longer have the right to dispose of it.
My dowry has not yet reached my hands. How could it possibly be deposited into the Minister of Rights estate treasury?
The princess was merely a hostage from the Liang kingdom. You originally had no assets of your own. That dowry at the time was only because His Highness the Crown Prince took pity and bestowed a marriage upon you. That is the only reason you had a dowry. Now that you and I have divorced, that dowry, when you are married off again, I shall personally reclaim it.
Lord Kui. But that was a dowry from the Crown Prince's private treasury and bestowed upon the princess. How could it possibly be reclaimed for the national treasury?
The dowry was prepared for me by Huafeng.
Who are you?
This servant is merely a lowly domestic servant. Lord Kui need not concern himself with me.
Lord Kui, if my dowry is something you truly seize for the national treasury, I fear that by tomorrow, there will be rumors spreading that Lord Kui is using his public position for private gain. His Majesty will also be tarnished by the scandal.
I do not recall that your dowry originated from the Crown Prince's private treasury.
Lord
The
Kui,
film was
you are the Minister of
translated
Rights,
and narrated by
and you were once
Media.
the princess's husband. How can you not recall where the princess's dowry came from?
Lord Kui, could it be that you do not wish to return it?
Ridiculous. Why would I ever covet your dowry?
Then, return it to me. Since we already loathe the sight of each other. Let this be the final connection between us. Let us end this quickly, so we may both have peace.
Even
The
if that
film was
dowry was a gift from His Highness
translated
Prince
and
Shang
narrated
Wang,
by
it is not
Media.
appropriate for the princess to take it back. That makes no sense at all.
If that is the case, then so be it.
Do you no longer require your dowry?
Have I ever said such a thing?
What do you mean by that?
Today I have come to reclaim my dowry, and it is no great matter. I merely wish to see if my dowry remains intact. That is all. Lord Kui, you are so anxious about the dowry. If that is the case, I will not reclaim it. Lord Kui, I trouble you. Please bring my dowry out, and let me see it for a moment, may I?
All the servants have gone out today. If the princess wishes to see it, come back early tomorrow.
Lord Kui, if you do not wish to call the servants back, then I shall go myself to seek an audience with His Majesty and report to His Majesty that Lord Kui intends to misappropriate my dowry.
Nancy, can you not even wait one day?
I have already said it must be today. Lord Kui, among these dowry items, there is something of the utmost importance to me. It is something that, when I left my motherland, my imperial mother personally entrusted to me. Lord Kui, if you do not hand over My dowry. This responsibility. Can you bear it?
Your Highness, have you truly disregarded such a precious item?
I am merely deceiving him. Lord Qui, how is it? Have you thought it through?
I have remembered.
What is it?
After you, my lord, returned from the palace, you have been holed up in the storeroom, and no one knows what you are doing. My lord, you wouldn't be trying to take advantage of this to steal the princess's belongings, would you?
So that is it. So Lord Qui wants to cry thief while stealing.
Absurd. Not to mention, what Nancy could possibly have that would be worth my coveting. Since Nancy married into this residence, I have had countless opportunities to seize wealth. Why would I wait until today?
Perhaps today, Lord Qui heard some news and assumed that I possessed some treasure. That is why today you came to see for yourself.
Princess, watch your words. Do you know what the penalty is for slandering a court official?
If you wish to prove your innocence, then bring my dowry out here.
My lord, your highness the crown prince, though he did bestow a dowry that year, because the national treasury was empty, it was not very much. My lord, if your health is too frail to carry it, I can assist.
Right.
Then let it be so. You once worked at the Ministry of Rights. Naturally, you know what items I possess. Go with him and take a look.
As you command, princess.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
This boy Fei Zhang actually knows quite a bit. But a person of unknown origin coming to enlist? Princess, should we prepare something?
This person's origins are unknown. And he appeared so suddenly. Although there is no malice, we must still be cautious. Are you not afraid of being discovered by him?
Then just shove it onto him.
Your highness the princess. Save me, your highness the princess.
That is the princess's bundle. You are quite bold.
These are the belongings of the princess. Because the princess no longer resides here, these items should be returned to the princess.
Put that bundle down for me.
Your highness the princess. Your luggage and dowry from the Ministry of Rights are all here. The year the princess was married off, the crown prince was going through turbulent times
The film was
and truly could not spare himself. Otherwise, the dowry for the princess certainly would not have been just this much.
So from the very beginning, he was already there. Thank His Highness on my behalf.
I am glad the princess does not blame me for playing tricks.
For you, I made this myself.
Your highness the princess, since arriving at the residence, you have been very kind to us servants, have been very kind to us. I consider this a way to repay their kindness. Sister, there is no need for such formalities. This is delicious.
Since that is the case, I shall accept this dowry.
Nancy, do you truly wish to marry that Prince Shang Wang?
The Emperor has issued the edict. Does Lord Qui think that I would dare to defy it?
If you have regrets, I can.
Can you truly bear to abandon Yu Wei? She has waited for you for a very, very long time.
I, Kui, am destined never to have only one wife. She can serve as a secondary wife. Nancy, why must you make things so difficult for yourself?
Kui, in the years we were married, we could not even manage to treat one another with mutual respect, let alone anything more. Now that we have dissolved our marriage, why do you put on this act? Do not demean yourself further.
I have my own burdens. Once the deed is done, you will surely return to my side.
Once the deed is done, what is he plotting? His Highness, Prince Shang Wang, is still waiting for me. Lord Kui, there is no need to see me out.
Nancy, you will be mine.
Princess Nancy, are you visiting the Ministry of Rights because you regret our past?
If I had regrets, then it is you, Miss Yu, who would suffer.
The film was
What do you mean by that?
translated and
Could it be that brother
narrated by
Kiwei
M
still
Media.
longs for you?
On the day we dissolved our marriage, you saw how it was for yourself. Do you really want me To help you recall it once more, this letter of separation was something I had to struggle so hard to obtain. Tell me, if I were to go and tell Kui that I have regrets, would the position of Lady Kui even be yours to take?
Do not dream in broad daylight. You are about to be married to a useless prince. How could you possibly be worthy of Brother Kui?
Fei Zhang,
What do you think you are doing? Let go of me.
Yu Fai Wei, anyone who insults me shall be punished. Remember that well.
Nancy, let her go.
Let her go.
Whatever anger you have, take it out on me. What has Wai Wei done wrong, that you must treat her this way?
If you cannot control the dog at your side, then I shall teach it a lesson for you.
Your person? Then it is truly a match between a vile woman and a good-for-nothing. A match made in heaven, a man I have cast aside. You treat like a treasure.
Then this princess shall naturally thank Miss Yu for sparing my prince. If he knew that his new wife was already being unfaithful, what would he think?
I think you are simply jealous because Brother Kui favors me. Even if you were married to Brother Kui for many years, what of it? I know. Brother Kui has never touched you. Nancy, you tell me, what does it feel like when even your own husband has no interest in you?
And you dare to say that Lord Kui likes you? Has he even proposed to you yet? No, His Majesty has not yet granted a marriage decree for you two, has he?
The wedding of His Highness Prince Xiangwang is fast approaching. Surely Brother Kui could not possibly snatch that away from His Highness, could he?
In that case, I invite you to attend the wedding of myself and His Highness, Prince Xiangwang.
A wedding? With His Highness Prince Xiangwang, a deposed crown prince? Do you really think His Majesty will consent to your marriage?
The film was translated
Even if I am
and
not favored.
narrated by M Media.
It is not for the likes of you to stand here and pass judgment.
Guafing, why are you here?
I saw you hadn't returned, even at this late hour, so I came to fetch you.
Just pestered by two wretches, that's all. Forgive me for making you wait.
Your Highness, you left the palace without permission. Do you possess an imperial edict from His Majesty?
If you do not, how could I possibly be here? If Lord Kui doubts me, you are free to ask my imperial father and Lord Kui.
The film
When meeting
was
me,
translated and
why do you not perform the
narrated
proper
by M
courtesies?
Media.
Now that I think of it, at the banquet, I also did not see Miss Yu or Lord Kui show any respect, offending the royal family. What is the penalty for that?
Lord Kui is the Minister of Rights. You have a firm grasp of the laws. You surely understand them better than I do. Perhaps Lord Kui would like to enlighten us.
Does Lord Kui not wish to?
According to the laws of the Liang Kingdom, offending the royal authority, acting against one's superiors, committing an act of treason, all carry penalties depending on the severity, ranging from hard labor to exile or even execution.
Lord Kui knows what to do, does he not?
Brother Kui, a princess from a fallen nation, and a deposed, unfavored prince. Why should we have to pay respects to the likes of them? I will never bow to them.
It seems I haven't taught you well enough after all.
Nancy, you were once so gentle. How have you become so cruel?
It only proves my acting skills are excellent.
Your Highness, with a temperament like hers, can you truly tolerate it?
Setting aside the fact that this is a private matter of mine, even if Nancy had accidentally injured Miss Yu today, I would still take the blame on her behalf. Compared to all this, this is a private matter between myself and my future princess. Do Lord Kui and Miss Yu intend to knowingly break the law and invite further punishment?
Enough. Zhang Yanqing, you are nothing but a useless man. By what right do you force me and Brother Kui to kneel and show respect to people like you? Are you even worthy of it? I am the eldest daughter of the Prime Minister's estate. Beneath one person, above 10,000 people. Let us see today Who dares to punish me?
The Prime Minister, in the end, has indulged you far too much. All under heaven belongs to the Emperor. Even if your father stands at the pinnacle of officialdom, he is but a subject, nothing more than a servant of His Majesty.
How dare you call my father a servant?
Am I wrong? Your Majesty bestowed glory upon your Yu family, yet you are not only ungrateful, but you also insult the Emperor's own child. Yu Wei, do you believe your father's position is truly that secure?
My family's loyalty to His Majesty is wholehearted and devoted. Heaven and earth are my witnesses. Do not think that your devilish words could ever shake the standing of my Yu family in His Majesty's heart. Let me tell you the truth. Even if the entire civil and military court were all traitors, His Majesty would absolutely never harm a single hair on my Yu family.
It seems the Yu family's position in the Emperor's heart is truly of great importance. Yu Wei, you are truly more useful than I, a princess of a fallen nation, held as a hostage. Lord Kui is truly blessed.
Brother Kui, you once promised you would marry me. Brother Kui.
It is getting late. Do not let the Prime Minister worry. I shall take my leave.
A woman marrying is a joyous occasion. Consider this a little something extra for me for your dowry. Nancy, just accept it.
I heard from Fei Zhang. Back then, you were busy with work. The Crown Prince's residence was short on funds, and we had never even met. Why would you prepare a dowry for me?
That year, I was framed by villains.
The film was translated
Nearly ended up in prison.
and narrated by
Lost the favor of my imperial father. My mood was always dark. It was rare to have any joy in the palace. So I ordered gifts to be prepared. Your Highness, do you intend to refuse my gift?
Who was it that framed you? And what of them now?
They are still in court.
It seems Prince Zheng Wang is not quite up to the task.
Nancy, are you mocking me?
Planning for 3 years yet still unable to take revenge. Prince Zheng Wang, with such capability, I fear you cannot protect me.
Since Nancy is so certain, why not, after marrying me, see for yourself whether I will disappoint you?
It seems your Highness has already decided.
Do you think I would go into battle without preparation?
Then I shall wait.
Are you hungry? What would you like to eat?
White sugar cake.
This is food that only commoners eat.
When I was young, I remember while still in Liuli Kingdom, my imperial mother was incredibly strict with me, constantly monitoring my diet, forcing me to eat less, so I was often hungry. There were times when the hunger became unbearable. I would sneak into the kitchen to steal the snacks prepared for the servants. Back then, the thing I found
The
most
film
delicious was that sugar
and
white pastry.
narrated by M.
In the end, I owe you.
What did you say?
Nothing at all. I will go instruct the kitchen. Once you finish eating, rest early. I shall sleep in the outer chamber.
Yes.
Princess, His Highness Shangwang was never favored. If you marry into that house, I fear you will suffer grievances.
Honglu, except for me, no one can make me suffer any grievance. Have you remembered that?
Princess, is your dressing complete? It is time for the wedding ceremony.
Let us go. It is time for the wedding ceremony.
Greetings, Imperial Father.
Greetings, Imperial Father.
You may rise, Shang Wang. Today you have taken a consort. From now on, you should learn to be more sensible.
Your humble son will carve your teachings into his heart, Imperial Father.
I have allowed you to marry a woman who has been divorced. Do you not have even a hint of dissatisfaction?
All parents must plan far ahead for their children. Furthermore, the wife Imperial Father chose for your humble son is the best possible match. How could your humble son be dissatisfied with Imperial Father?
Is that truly so? Very good. Proceed with the wedding rites. As you command, Your Majesty. First bow to heaven and earth. Second bow to the ancestors. Bow to each other. The ceremony is complete.
Did you really invite His Majesty to attend our wedding banquet?
A promise made to Nancy cannot be broken.
Shang Hang still does not trust me.
The lily heart around your neck. If you do not want to be suspected by others, it is best to be more discreet.
You noticed.
From the first time I met you, I noticed.
The Crown Prince of the Liang Kingdom has never seen the lily heart. How did you notice?
Although I have never seen the true form of the lily heart, but I have seen its painting before.
Painting.
It was placed on you by Empress Mingji of the Lily Kingdom before you left. Was it not?
That is correct.
Try trusting me, can you?
You once said that after obtaining the lily heart, you would destroy it. And now, do you still wish to destroy it?
Do you not want me to do so? Is that right?
This lily heart is the only thing that my imperial mother left me as a memento. I wish to keep it as a keepsake.
If you wish to keep this memento, then it is best not to let the Imperial Father notice you.
To be honest, Kui He and I have been husband and wife for many years. If he had known early on how much I valued this jade pendant, would he not have been suspicious?
Kui He was certainly suspicious. But I never told him that the person in the Imperial study with the Imperial Father and the Prime Minister was actually Kui He.
That was not Kui He. Then who was it?
Come out.
Princess.
The film was
Master.
translated and narrated
Kui
by
He.
M Media.
No, you are not Kui He. Who are you?
It seems the princess does not remember my voice. It was quite difficult for this servant, having to retrieve the dowry from the Minister of Rights residence on the princess's behalf. I did not expect the princess, yet not at all. Recall only half.
You are Fei Zhang.
That you can make Her Highness the princess remember truly makes the subordinate happy.
Your Highness's side truly is a place where hidden talents reside. But how did you know? To tell Fei Zhang to disguise himself as Lord Kui, to go to the Imperial study.
The Imperial Father is naturally suspicious. To find information about the Liuli heart, he specifically chose 2 spies to investigate this matter. Between them, they share information. Today, Lord Kui, because of his cousin's affair, could not report in time. So I had Fei Zhang disguise himself as him.
So, are you not afraid that the real Lord Kui will discover he did not go to the Imperial study and report it to His Majesty?
Certainly not. I drugged him beforehand and altered his memory slightly. He only believes that he went to the imperial study
The film
and
was
apologized to the
translated
Prime Minister and miss you.
narrated
Your
by
Highness's
M
side
Media.
truly is a place where hidden talents reside. To even have such a master of disguise. Also,
That is right. Your Highness, someone asked me to bring this to you. They said, the jade pendant inside is very similar in color to the one around your neck, and the material is of high quality. You can hide the pendant around your neck and wear it when needed.
who is this person?
In short, I cannot say. They will not harm you.
Do you know?
I have a suspicion. You should just accept it first.
Then please thank them on my behalf.
Yes, Your Highness.
Your Highnesses, the Crown Prince and Princess. Lord Kui requests an audience.
Could he have discovered something?
Won't we know once we see him? Fai Zhang, you may withdraw first.
As you command.
Honglu. Show Lord Kui in. What is it?
This style looks better after all.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
What are you two doing?
Lord Kui, Shang Wang and I are husband and wife. So naturally, we are attending to our marital duties. Do you have some advice, Lord Kui?
Are you in such a hurry?
I haven't even had the chance to congratulate you yet, Lord Kui. The Ministry of Rights is about to welcome a new mistress. I hope that lady can live in harmony with Miss Jen. No, as an equal wife, living in harmony with her. Back then, it was because of that Miss Jen that I suffered so many injustices.
It was my fault for letting you suffer such grievances.
How could this be your Highness's fault? It was simply that I didn't see her clearly back then. I failed to see the true face of the person lying beside me. Such blatant schemes. Yet I remained completely unaware and fell right into that Miss Chin's trap.
You have suffered enough. Rest assured. From now on, the Crown Prince's residence will have only you. As the only woman, I will absolutely not let you suffer any more grievances.
Thank you, Your Highness. Lord Kui, are you not feeling well? Perhaps you should go home and rest properly. I trust that Miss Chen in your residence will certainly take good care of you.
Although you say, Princess, that you and I once shared the bond of husband and wife, the bitterness within that, I fear, you do not understand. I have come here today specifically to inform you, Princess.
Silence, Kui-hee. What are you saying?
Kui He, you truly disgust me.
Do I disgust you? Isn't everything I have done for your sake, Princess? If Prince Shang Wang cannot accomplish anything, then in the end, wouldn't you be the one to suffer, Princess?
Prince Shang Wang, whether he can or not, is 10,000 times better than a wretch like you who specializes in slandering his former wife 10,000 times.
Save your games. You were just after his status as a prince, weren't you? All crows in this world are equally black. How do you know Prince Shang Wang is not as filthy as I am?
What do you want?
Where is the Liuli heart?
Why should I tell you?
You only have to tell me, and I can protect you.
Is it so you can tell you? So you can take the Luli heart and go by favor with
The film
Shanghai?
was translated
other words,
and narrated
You
by
want to
M
snatch the
Media.
Luli heart to force a confession? A fool like you. Do you even deserve it?
Nancy. Out of respect for the bond we once shared, I forgive you
The
for your
film
lack
was
of restraint just
translated
now.
And narrated
Tell
by
me.
M Media.
Where exactly is the Liuli heart?
The Luli heart. It has long since shattered across every inch of land within my Luli kingdom. Go ahead and look for it. Perhaps you might even find a fragment or two.
Nancy. I never truly wished to harm you. Why can you not be a little more yielding? Would it not be better if you were more like Ying Ying?
In this entire lifetime, I could never become someone like your cousin. I find it revolting. I told you long ago. I despise that kind of person. Lord Kui, if you cannot respect the rules, then do not come here again.
Hold your tongue. This is the Liang Kingdom. That I take multiple wives and concubines. What is wrong with that? A woman should stay at home, tending to her husband and children, submitting at the feet of a man as is only right. You are merely a hostage princess. By what right do you stay at home and expect me to listen to you? I am the master of this household. I am the one who must.
Then why did you marry me in the first place, relying on the fact that His Majesty favors you? For you to oppose me would not be difficult.
Because I love you. I love you so much. But every time I return home and see you, that feeling of loving without being able to possess, how agonizing it is. What is it that you are suffering for?
Suffering because of my status as a hostage princess.
Oh, right. Why are you a princess of the Liuli Kingdom? Why did you come from the Liuli Kingdom? And why, after I fell in love with you? Do you wish to leave me?
Before we were married, I told you I wanted one person, one lifetime, one pair of hearts. You promised me the same, but unfortunately, you could not keep it. Then let us go our separate ways.
Just because of this trivial matter. You will not even give me a chance?
I have never loved you.
I do not believe it. I do not believe it. You let go.
Look at yourself. Have you no shame left at AI?
Wait until His Majesty arrives, and I will have you thrown into the dungeon.
Open your dog eyes wide and look closely to see if this princess can be thrown into the dungeon.
What is all this clamor here? Nancy, you are truly bold.
Your Majesty, you have finally arrived. This princess has been waiting for you for a long time.
Nancy, what do you intend to do to Lord Kui? Are you trying to stage a rebellion?
Your Majesty of Liang Kingdom, your talent for playing the victim while committing a crime is truly impressive. To jump to conclusions before even understanding half of the
film was
situation, thinking back on the
translated
Liang
and
Kingdom
narrated
court,
by M
there must
Media.
surely be many cases of injustice.
Nancy, from a young age, all grew up in the Liang Kingdom. The Liang Kingdom is your benefactor. Furthermore, Lord Kui was once your husband. This is how you repay us, is the very way you repay the Liang Kingdom. Release Lord Kui. Your insolence toward us we shall overlook for now.
The Emperor of the Liang Kingdom is indeed magnanimous, but that Lord Kui, whom you favor just now, came to me in person solely to demand where the heart of Liuli is hidden. Everyone in the world knows that whoever possesses the heart of Liuli shall possess the world. Does this not count as treason? I recall Miss Yu once saying that she knows the whereabouts of the heart of Liuli. Does your Majesty know?
You truly wish for us to reveal where the heart of Liuli is?
Why not?
The heart of Liuli is in
Imperial Father, your humble son has a question in his heart, and wonders if Imperial Father might answer it.
What is it? Ask.
Your humble son has never understood. Clearly, your humble son is your own flesh and blood. Yet why does Imperial Father treat Kui, an outsider, even better than your own son? Lord Kui is not yet 20 years of age. Yet thanks to your favor, Imperial Father, he has risen to General of Agile Cavalry, and concurrently serves as Minister of Rights.
Furthermore,
The film was
in terms of
translated
military merit,
and
upon
narrated
what
by
grounds
M
is he
Media.
qualified to be Minister of Rights? I see that Kui He bears a striking resemblance to your Majesty in the features of his face.
Could it be that this Lord Kui is actually your illegitimate son, Imperial Father?
Absurd. There are countless people in this world who share a likeness. Does a mere resemblance suffice to determine the nature of one's relationship? I know that you harbor resentment toward us, but Lord Kui is innocent.
What if I say that he is not innocent?
Nancy, what do you mean?
When you first married me to Kui He, I found it strange. I assumed you only wished to find someone to get close to me, so that you could monitor me more easily. So why did you not simply find a reason to lock me away?
Nancy, what are you saying? His Majesty is a wise ruler. How could he lock you away?
True. I am a princess of a fallen kingdom, with no motherland to support me. Am I not? The easiest target to oppress. But what surprised me was that after our marriage, neither you nor His Majesty did anything to harm me.
That is because I truly love you. Nancy, wake up. Following a prince who can never be favored will lead to no good end.
But then, after seeing how you and His Majesty treat each other, I understood.
Understand what?
He. You are the
The
Emperor's
film was
illegitimate son.
translated and
I never
narrated
expected
by
that I would have a younger brother.
If not for your imperial mother's jealous nature, could I have hidden Kui away?
My imperial mother, for the sake of the imperial father, pacified the realm, even at the cost of her own health. It was with great difficulty that she bore your humble son. Imperial father, do you still remember? That year, you told my imperial mother with your own lips that you needed only your humble son.
Looking at this conduct, Your Majesty and Lord Kui truly are father and son by blood.
Perhaps my own temperament is more like my imperial mother's.
Your imperial mother was indeed a virtuous mother. What a pity.
Princess, Your Majesty, this servant has something to report. Princess, it is this villain, Lord Kui. He slandered His Highness the Prince Shangwang, causing His Highness the Prince Shangwang to lose his position as Crown Prince, and he's also the culprit who caused the princess to lose her home country.
What?
Princess, have you forgotten? Back when you married His Highness, it was I who told you about Miss Yu falling into the water. Do you know the truth of how Miss Yu fell into the water? She was not conversing with Lord Kui.
Miss Yu Vaiwei only fell into the water because she slipped.
That is not how it happened. Miss Yu fell into the water. It was clearly pushed by Lord Kui.
Why would he do such a thing?
Because he was angered by Miss Yu. Miss Yu said, Lord Kui is still young, yet has achieved so much. All thanks to Miss Yu. Having told him the secret of the Lily heart, to curry favor with Your Majesty, so he could be promoted so quickly.
So that is how it was. Honglu. Then, how did he obtain the military intelligence of our Liuli kingdom?
The servant knows that the information about the Lily heart that Lord Kui obtained was after Miss Yu told him. He then secretly sent men to investigate further, and received word that Lord Kui had secretly colluded with Liang Kingdom spies within the Liuli Kingdom. They conspired together and obtained the military maps. The Emperor and Empress could not resist, and the Liuli Kingdom was destroyed.
Your Majesty, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Princess Nancy, we know that you have always held a grudge regarding the fall of the Liuli kingdom, but the past is in the past. We do not wish to execute your imperial father and imperial mother. You should let it go.
Let it go. If you want this princess to let it go, then you must sever one of his arms as compensation. This princess will forgive this matter.
Insolent, Nancy, do you know that Lord Kui is my son?
So Your Majesty wants me to swallow this grievance? Shanghang, is it because I spent many years as a hostage in the Liang Kingdom that you truly consider me a soft persimmon to be crushed?
Presumptuous.
Nancy, Lord Kui, you and I were once husband and wife. Surely you know what kind of person I am? Or is it that you truly do not know? This is clearly slander.
In a matter such as this, how would a mere maidservant dare to frame anyone?
Honglu, give me the evidence.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Kui, did you truly not dispatch someone? Not send someone to steal our country's military map?
I do not know where this maidservant obtained her evidence, but as for this matter, I have absolutely no involvement whatsoever. Your Majesty, I have a clear conscience in this matter. I beg Your Majesty to deliver justice for me.
Then, do you recognize this Jin Di?
Chen Dao. I have heard of this man. He was once a study attendant to Lord Kui.
He is the very spy who infiltrated my Liuli kingdom. Here is his signed confession. Your Liang Kingdom's scheme is truly far-reaching.
Your Majesty, ever since I entered the court, I have been entirely devoted, sharing the burdens of Your Majesty. It is absolutely impossible for me to commit such a base act.
Kui he, and yet, such a thing has come to pass.
Given the circumstances, it must have been Chendi acting on his own initiative. He must have gone to the Liuli Kingdom of his own accord. Ever since Chendi left my side, his whereabouts have been unknown. I truly did not know that he had become a traitor, but in this matter, I do indeed bear responsibility. I beg your majesty to punish me.
Since Lord Kui accepts responsibility, then admit your guilt. My Liuli kingdom has paid tribute every year, and the list of tributes has grown ever longer. Yet we have never uttered a word of complaint. Who would have thought that for something like the Liuli heart, we would be met with such destruction? Lord Kui has said that he is innocent. Perhaps if we were to send someone to search Lord Kui's manor, we would find nothing at all, would we?
No need to search anymore. The item the princess wanted, my subordinate has already brought. Here are the letters exchanged between Lord Kui and the Liuli kingdom.
Nancy.
Right. The military maps of the Liuli kingdom.
As a prince of the Liang kingdom, his actions for the Liang kingdom certainly do not end here.
Your Highness, do not be deceived by Lord Kui, who appears upright and incorruptible. For behind the scenes, he hides many private estates, one of which is located in a dry well at a farm on the outskirts of the capital. Hidden inside that dry well is a secret chamber, and within this chamber, there is a cache of weapons.
How do you know this? Lord Kui, I fear you have forgotten. I used to work at your manor. Lord Kui, do you remember the time you were away from the manor? Yet you would frequently return? I was curious, so I followed you to see. Little did I expect that I would discover such a heaven-shaking secret.
The minister of
The
our
film was
dynasty is a second-rank official
translated
and receives a monthly
narrated by
stipend of only
Media.
300 taels. In your concurrent position as general of Agile Cavalry, you only receive a stipend of 600 taels. Lord Kui, you have been in office for a little over 3 years. Where could you have possibly gotten so much money?
So it seems Lord Kui has been embezzling. I am certain the amount embezzled is not small.
Kui he. Embezzlement, accepting bribes, and storing armaments, yet you claim you have nothing to do with this. Tell me then, regarding the storage of these armaments.
Your Majesty,
Are you suggesting I wish to commit treason? Your humble son is innocent. This is surely a frame-up by Nancy. Kui he. Because we did not publicly reveal your identity as a prince, you have harbored resentment toward us. In the past, regarding the Liuli heart, you made excuse after excuse. We have already been lenient with you. But today, you have committed such an egregious act. In the future, do you intend to seize the throne? Princess Nancy, did you not want one of his arms? We grant you this opportunity. Sever one of his arms.
Imperial Father.
Very well.
Kui he, you have formed factions and stored armaments. Your crimes cannot be pardoned. From this day forward, you are stripped of your title as General of Agile Cavalry and Minister of Right. You are to be held under house arrest at the minister's residence. You are not to leave without an imperial decree. Princess Nancy, the destruction of your Liuli kingdom was all on account of Kui he. Now, the Liang kingdom has effectively settled this debt. What do you think?
What does your Majesty think?
Why are you not leaving yet?
Thank you, Your Majesty.
In the end, he still spared Kui he's life.
Do you think he can rely on Shanghang's help to make a comeback?
I lean toward the possibility that he will attempt to force the throne through a coup.
Why?
Nancy, have you forgotten? He and the Chancellor's household still have a betrothal agreement.
But the Chancellor's household is absolutely loyal to His Majesty. Will they really help Kui he stage a coup?
The Chancellor would not. But Yu Weiwei will certainly help him.
As a deposed crown prince like you, shouldn't you be stretching your muscles by now? Do you really expect a princess of a fallen kingdom, held as a hostage like me, to protect you?
Am I not already in motion? Otherwise, where did Han Luo's evidence come from?
You remain so lazy.
But I truly should take action now. Otherwise, some people might forget my past methods of doing things.
It seems the master has finally decided to act. Then I must return to keep an eye on my gold treasury.
You have done well today. I will increase your stipend when we return.
Thank you, master.
Go on.
The film was translated
I wonder
and
who
narrated
he inherited
by Media.
this miserly nature from.
I say you don't look like a person lacking money. Why are you so stingy with yourself?
The film was translated
I am
and
stingy.
narrated by
I am the wealthiest man in the Liang Kingdom.
Yet I hear it said that the Prime Minister is the largest shareholder of the Liang Kingdom trade guilds. Could it be that you?
I have said nothing at all.
What a crafty old fox.
Kui he, in all these years, in his pursuit of power, has done things far worse than that. I will have Fai Zhang conduct a thorough investigation, and then reveal it to the world.
But you two are brothers. Your imperial father cares for Lord Kui so deeply. You must not let him find out.
Then I shall ensure he has no time to find out.
What do you intend to do?
Ever since he began focusing on the Liuli heart, the imperial court has remained in a state of deficit. Everything depends on the prime minister to maintain it. The prime minister is the one he trusts most. If the prime minister does not wish for him to know, how could he possibly know?
What is your relationship with him?
He is my uncle.
The Liang Kingdom royal family certainly has messy relations.
Kui he has vanished. Kui he is missing.
Kui he has just been, by His Majesty, recognized as a prince. Why would he choose to disappear now? Is there any news of him?
Yu Weiwei and he are soon to be wed, based on the feelings Yu Weiwei has for him. With Kui he missing, she must be even more anxious than we are.
Even you could not track down Kui he's whereabouts. Yu Weiwei is but a sheltered noblewoman. How could she possibly know Kui he's whereabouts?
And what of His Majesty?
Honglu.
Princess, Your Highness,
Is there any news of His Majesty?
Fei Zhang just sent word
The film
saying that
was
His Majesty,
translated
because of
and
Lord Kui's
narrated
situation,
by
has remained in the
media.
imperial study for a long time.
Does His Majesty usually handle official business for this long?
Imperial father's way of doing things has always been to put interests first, even if there is temporarily no result. He would still seek the prime minister to discuss strategies. Did the prime minister enter the palace today?
I have heard no news of the Chancellor entering the palace.
I find this unsettling. I intend to go and see for myself.
Your previous actions have already incited the imperial father's lethal intent. Proceed with caution.
Rest assured, I am only going to see for myself. Nothing will happen. Honglu,
Yes,
you and Fei Zhang continue to keep watch. If there is any development, report it to Your Highness. I shall head to the Imperial Study to see how His Majesty fares.
yes, Your Highness, Princess. Isn't this the noble princess of Shangwang? Since His Majesty will not allow Prince Shangwang to leave the Crown Prince's residence, you're the only one left to run errands? That is why they say there are some people who had best not covet things that do not belong to them, for they are unworthy.
Indeed. A shameless person, like Kui He, naturally, is unworthy of me. I did not expect Miss Yu to have so little wit, yet speak so many honest words.
Nancy, you are still sharp-tongued even now. His Majesty has already acknowledged the prince status of Brother Kui. Now that Brother Kui has the support of the Chancellor's estate, the successor to the imperial throne shall surely be Brother Kui.
His Majesty has yet to pass, and yet you are already eyeing the throne. The ambition of your Chancellor's estate is truly not small at all. Do you all wish for this Liang Kingdom to change its surname? If nothing else works, I shall speak to His Majesty and ask him to abdicate in favor of the Chancellor.
What nonsense are you spouting? My father is devoted and loyal to His Majesty. He has never harbored disloyalty. Nancy, do not think you can provoke me. I know that you are simply trying to provoke me so that before His Majesty, you may pin the crime of treason and deceiving the Emperor on my family. I will not let you achieve your goal.
Get out of my way. I wish to see His Majesty.
The film was translated
I refuse.
and narrated by media.
His Majesty is with Brother Kui, discussing when to announce to the world the prince status of Brother Kui. Why would you go in there?
Kui He is in there.
That goes without saying. Brother Kui is a prince, and will soon be wed to me. Naturally, he must discuss the details thoroughly with His Majesty. You would not regret having married that good-for-nothing, would you?
I am not blind.
You?
The film was translated
Were you not
and
looking for His
narrated
Majesty?
by media.
Is His Majesty not standing right behind you?
Oh no, I have fallen into a trap. Where is this?
Your chambers.
You abducted me.
You are my woman. I am simply bringing you back to where you belong.
If you have not lost your memory, you surely have not forgotten that we have divorced, have we?
No, His Majesty has issued no such decree. We have never divorced.
Have you lost your mind? If we have not divorced, how could I be wed to Prince Shang Wang?
It matters not. Prince Shang Wang, that good for nothing, will soon meet his end. When that time comes, you shall belong to me alone.
What are you planning to do?
Nancy, wait for me. Very soon, you will become the Empress.
Kui He wants to commit treason, Empress. You and Wai Wei are about to be wed. Will she agree to that?
It does not matter. As long as the rebellion succeeds. You Wai Wei, that wretch will lose her life sooner or later. She will not be able to stand in our way. My Empress can only be you.
Then why in the past did you fawn over you Wai Wei? You even disregarded my dignity. It was all for the power of the Prime Minister's estate to facilitate the rebellion.
I am merely reclaiming what was rightfully mine to begin with.
His Majesty has yet to announce to the world your status as a prince. Besides, you have lost an arm. According to the laws of the Liang Kingdom, anyone with a physical defect cannot be named heir. How then can you ascend the throne as emperor? How could I ever become the empress?
Therefore, His Majesty's life lies in my hands. If he refuses, he will surely suffer the eternal agony of a devouring heart.
Do you not hate me?
That was an imperial edict. How could I blame you? Furthermore, my arm was long ago treated by a divine physician. It is no different from that of an ordinary man.
It is good that you have recovered. I never expected you to love me so much.
That goes without saying. If it were not for you Wai Wei, that wretch, I would not have lost you.
The Yu Wai Wei has taken a liking to you is truly pathetic. Then when did His Majesty say he would announce it to the world?
3 days. After 3 days, I shall restore my status as prince. By then, I will present the most exquisite phoenix crown before you.
Very well, I shall wait for you.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media. The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
As expected, my martial arts have been sealed by Lord Kui. Scoundrel. Honglu is still monitoring the situation at the Imperial Study. It will not stay hidden for much longer. Quaffing. We must hurry.
You say? Nancy has been abducted by Lord Kui.
I thought that with Kui He missing, at least no one would dare disturb the princess anymore. To think that something like this would happen. Your Highness, what are we to do?
In these past few days, has there been any movement at the Ministry of Rice?
Reporting to my master, there has not. Lord Kui, after arriving at the Prime Minister's estate, did not return to his own residence. However, the Prime Minister has been out for several days, claiming to be collecting rent.
Then why did Kui He suddenly appear at the doors of the Imperial Study? Doesn't the Imperial Father know?
The princess and Miss Yu were quarreling outside the Imperial Study with such a loud commotion. Yet His Majesty showed no reaction at all. His Majesty is truly too biased to bestow a title upon Lord Kui, an illegitimate son of obscure origins, and yet he had to deliberate for so long.
Han Luo, you say the princess and Miss Yu were quarreling outside for so long. Yet the Imperial Father said nothing. Even the guards did not speak up.
Outside the Imperial Study, aside from the princess and Miss Yu, there was only one other person, which was Lord Kui, who suddenly appeared.
My lord, what is it?
I am wondering if the Imperial Father is truly inside the Imperial Study.
My subordinate saw His Majesty enter the Imperial Study with his own eyes. How could he not be there?
The Imperial Father prefers tranquility when handling official duties. With the princess and Miss Yu causing such a noisy scene, yet the Imperial Father still did not make a sound. Then the only explanation is that the Imperial Father is no longer in the Imperial Study.
Could it be that the Imperial Study has a secret passage?
That would explain why Kui He suddenly appeared and quietly took the Imperial Father away. That Yu Wei was merely a smokescreen to delay time. Kui He's goal was to take Nancy away.
So the princess's location right now
Must be at the Minister of Rights residence. The Imperial Father is surely also in Kui He's hands. This Kui He, having gained the support of the Prime Minister, his courage has indeed grown quite a bit. Go and investigate where the funds of the Prime Minister's residence have gone recently. I will see to it at once.
I will see to it at once.
Han Luo. You are familiar with the layout of the Minister of Right's residence. Take this bottle of medicinal pills. To your princess. Nancy has likely had her internal energy sealed. With this medicine, it will surely be of help to her.
As you command.
It is said that Lord Kui had been missing for quite some days. I did not expect that today he would reappear.
That is only natural. Now that this prince has returned to the world, I must naturally let you all see with your own eyes this prince's true identity. Prime Minister, please read the edict.
Wait. A matter of such importance. Why is it the Prime Minister reading the edict? Where is His Majesty? Silence? Is this something a maidservant like you is allowed to discuss? You impudent wench.
Han Luo has served Princess Nancy in the Liang Kingdom for many years. Her usual manner of conduct has always been humble. Perhaps today, because she does not see the princess, her mind is unsettled. But her words are not incorrect. The imperial father is not here. Who dares to acknowledge your identity as a prince?
The imperial edict is here, as if His Majesty had arrived in person. Prince Shang Wang. Do you still feel this is not enough?
I never said such a thing. But the matter of choosing an heir to the throne is a matter of utmost importance, and it must be the imperial father who personally confirms it before it can be decided.
That is true. If you have forged this imperial edict, His Majesty is not here. Who's to say? That what you say is the truth?
Han Luo. Am I no longer able to keep you in check? Han Luo speaks plainly. I hope you all will not take offense.
Speaks plainly?
The film was translated
This wretched
and
maid
narrated by
clearly knows nothing of her place. This imperial edict was bestowed by His Majesty himself, but His Majesty's health is frail, which is why my father was entrusted to read it on his behalf, to be held in such high regard, and yet to be so easily slandered by this wretched maid. Someone drag this wretch away and execute her by slow slicing. Stop!
I never expected Miss You, at such a young age, to possess such formidable authority. You even dare to touch my people. Quaffing. I have returned.
Nancy, I am glad you are unharmed.
Nancy, you are still alive?
Miss You and Lord Kui are both still alive, are they not? How could I dare to head for the afterlife before them?
The
These
film was
past few days,
translated
with
and
Lord Kui's
narrated
company,
by
I have
Media.
lived quite happily at the minister's residence.
Brother Kui, you were the one who said you wanted to finish Nancy off yourself. So I entrusted Nancy to you? How could you lie to me?
Nancy, why have you come here?
On the day Lord Kui's status as a prince is announced. How could I not come?
Has the poison in your system been purged?
Your residence is like a sieve. Smuggling in medicine is quite simple, isn't it?
I have been far too merciful.
Brother Kui, you said you would finish Nancy off yourself, so I let you take her away. Why is this wretch still alive now?
It is because I underestimated this wretch. Wai Wei, do not worry. As long as there is an opportunity, I will certainly finish her off myself. Only you, Wai Wei, are the only woman worthy of contending for the world with me.
Brother Kui, will you truly make me empress?
That goes without saying. With your father here, how could I break my promise to you?
Father, quickly read the edict. Once this imperial edict is read, the throne will be Brother Kui's.
Hold on. This imperial edict can only be opened in His Majesty's presence. Lord Kui, tell me, is that not correct? You would not want to be forced to relinquish the throne later today by His Majesty on charges of sullying the royal bloodline, would you?
His Majesty is not well, so the Chancellor is reading the edict in his stead. If you do not believe me, you may go and ask him yourself. His Majesty is in the inner palace.
It seems Lord Kui has already secured his victory.
I would never lie. Proclaim the edict.
By the grace of heaven, the Emperor decrees. General of the Agile Cavalry and Minister of Rights. Kui He is our long-lost flesh and blood. We hereby restore the title of Prince to Kui He. 3 days hence, he shall be wed to the daughter of the Prime Minister, Yu Waiwei, with the highest honors. Respect this.
How can this be? Was it not an imperial edict naming me the crown prince? How has it come to this?
Is this not to be expected? His Majesty has only just restored your status as a prince. How could he possibly name you the crown prince unless His Majesty has lost his mind? There is no way he would name you crown prince.
Was it not the imperial edict naming me the crown prince? How has it come to this? This imperial
The film
edict,
was
I saw him write it with my own
and
eyes.
Narrated by M Media.
I do not believe it.
Believe it or not, it is the truth.
It matters not. After all, the Prime Minister stands with me. With the wealth and resources of the Yu family, this throne can only be mine. Lord Prime Minister, are the troops prepared?
Certainly before this, I gave the order to quietly surround the entire Imperial Palace. The Imperial Palace is already within our grasp.
Excellent.
Today is not only a joyous day for Brother Kui to have his status restored, but also a pivotal moment to seize the throne. From this day forward, you all shall kneel at our feet.
Shang Yanking, you have heard it all, have you not? You are the flesh and blood of His Majesty as long as you agree to recognize me as the crown prince. Once the deed is done, this crown prince may even spare your life.
Do you think I am so easily
The film
deceived?
was translated
Shang Yanking,
and narrated by M
Your
Media.
imperial father is still in my hands. Do not be so foolish.
You have committed treason. Yet you still pretend to be a virtuous leader. Do you not feel disgusted?
To be a ruler, one must accept that sacrifices are inevitable. Today, I will use the blood of Shang Yanking as the first foundation stone of my imperial path. I will carve the flesh from your body piece by piece and send it to your imperial father. This shall be the gift I offer in return for denying me the crown.
Kui He, you are cruel and inhumane. Do not think we will ever recognize your claim to the throne.
Nancy, do not force me to take your life.
Then this princess shall wait.
Yu Waiwei, did you not always want to teach her a lesson? I will give you a chance. Seize her.
Nancy, today is the day you meet your end.
Who meets their end is not yet certain.
Brother Kui, save me.
Let her go. Nancy. Release Waiwei. Release Waiwei. You have actually recovered your martial arts. You.
The entire Imperial Palace has been surrounded by our men. Even if you are here to take Waiwei's life, are you not afraid that you will lose your own life here as well?
It matters not if I have you all to be buried with me. Then this princess still comes out ahead. My country has perished because of you. Do you mean to say I am not permitted to seek my revenge?
Kui He, release my imperial father at once.
Do not take Waiwei's life. I shall release him. I shall release him.
Do not release him. The Emperor's life is our final trump card.
Is Waiwei's life truly worth
The
less
film was
than a man on the verge
translated
of death?
and narrated by M
You.
Media.
Guards, bring the Emperor out.
Kui He, do you know that because of one word from you, how many people of my Liuli kingdom have lost their lives?
That was not revealed by me. Why blame me?
A total of 1 million people. You are truly not worth keeping alive.
Stop.
Your Majesty, Princess Nancy as a consort, has attempted to assassinate a prince. It seems she has long harbored thoughts of rebellion. I beg your Majesty to execute the consort of the Shang Wang.
Princess Nancy, if you dare harm Kui He today, I shall ensure the Shang Wang dies from a sudden illness this very day.
The one who hid weapons in the cellar was not me. If I had not asked Honglu to find you, you would not have been able to arrive here so quickly. Your Majesty, is this how you treat the one who saved your life?
There was never anyone threatening us. Why did you need to send someone to save us? Nancy, release Kui He.
The one who ruined my realm deserves to die. I will not.
You dare. Your Majesty. Nancy, what is it that you truly want?
Your Majesty, even now, do you still wish to protect him?
Kui He is the son whom I love the most. I dote on him. What is wrong with that?
Do you know that you have been poisoned, and the poison you have been given was indeed administered by the son you dote on the most?
Nancy, it was you. My heart has only ever held filial piety toward my imperial father. How could I ever commit such an unfilial and rebellious act?
Honglu, I know you are skilled in the arts of sorcery and possess some medical knowledge. Go and examine the emperor's condition.
But this servant, my medical skills are not profound enough.
The state of my imperial
The
father
film was
is clearly a result of your
translated and
reckless
narrated
meddling.
by M.
Nancy,
Media.
what exactly are you trying to do?
Kui He, after playing the part of a filial child for so long, consider yourself as a good person now.
You!
Lord Kui, at this moment, we should put the well-being of His Majesty above all else.
Honglu, go and have a look.
The condition of my imperial father. How can you let a mere maidservant diagnose him? Lord Lin of the Imperial Academy of Medicine has always been responsible for my imperial father's health, so he is the only one who should examine him. Why Wei? Go to the Imperial Medical Bureau and bring Lord Lin here.
Yes, Brother Kui.
Honglu, when you take his pulse, be careful. Do not, under any circumstances, fall into someone's trap.
The film was translated and narrated by M. Media.
Lord Lin, my imperial father has suddenly taken ill. I would be grateful for your examination.
Understood.
Lord Lin, how is he?
His Majesty has suffered a shock, with anger rising to his heart, causing a temporary collapse of strength, which is why he fell like this. Judging by His Majesty's pulse, he requires acupuncture. If there is any further delay, I fear His Majesty will.
Nancy, do you have anything left to say?
My imperial father has always been robust. How could he suddenly be in such a serious state?
Your Highness, Prince Shang Wang, are you casting suspicion on me? While in ordinary times, His Majesty is physically strong, his emotional volatility easily damages his constitution. At present, he shows symptoms of a stroke.
If that is the case, I ask Lord Lin to proceed with acupuncture treatment.
Wait,
Nancy, if anything untoward happens to my imperial father because of you, do you intend to pay for it with your own life?
I do not trust this Lord Lin because he is the one miss you brought in.
Princess Consort, what do you mean by that? I have always been devoted to the safety of His Majesty, with total sincerity, and have never harbored any ulterior motives for the Princess Consort to obstruct this. Could it be that you do not wish for His Majesty to recover?
Honglu, go with Lord Lin and examine him.
Yes.
We will soon know who it is that truly does not wish for His Majesty to recover.
It is difficult for the Princess Consort, even at such a critical time, to still be calculating how to claim credit.
Princes, His Majesty has been poisoned by a parasite.
Lord Lin just said that my imperial father suffered a stroke. You little brat. Babbling such nonsense. Are you tired of living?
How about this? Back then, while inspecting Miaozhong, I learned many techniques of goo poison from the local healers. Lord Kui, you may join me in treating imperial father. But the treatment method of these Miaozhong healers requires bloodletting. If Lord Kui draws near, I fear your life would be in danger.
This prince, however, does not know how to perform the treatment. Why are you pulling me?
In that case, I shall treat imperial father myself. Lord Lin may supervise my actions to avoid any suspicion.
The film was translated and narrated by M. Media.
Lord Lin just said that imperial father suffered a stroke. Then how do you explain the tumor on imperial father's head?
It is merely a superficial wound. I fear your majesty must have bumped it accidentally. This has nothing to do with my diagnosis, does it?
You're lying. This is clearly the breeding ground left by the parasites. Furthermore, inside your majesty's body, there is more than one type of goo poison.
That is correct. This goo poison. One type is in the head. One type is in the heart.
These are all vital locations. If there is even the slightest error, would that not cost your majesty his life?
Indeed. This type of goo poison causes extreme damage to the body. And the longer it is left untreated,
The film was translated
the greater the
and
damage to the body.
narrated by M Media.
The poison Imperial Father has been struck with is the mother-son goo poison.
What are the symptoms?
The longer it remains a parasite, the more irritable and short-tempered the person will become.
So, the reason your majesty fell earlier was due to the effects of the goo poison.
Not only that, what is inside your majesty's body is only the sun goo. There must be a mother goo. The sun goo and mother goo, the closer they are to each other, your majesty will be even more easily influenced, even to the point of absolute obedience. To the one who possesses the mother goo.
So that is it. No wonder. You never acknowledged your identity as a prince, but suddenly admitted your identity as a prince in front of me and Huafeng. An illegitimate son is by nature a great disgrace. Yet your majesty has openly proclaimed your identity like this. So this was your intention.
I have no such intention. Do not spout nonsense.
Honglu, can this goo poison be cured?
It can, but it will cause great harm to the body. The parasites are highly toxic. The current state of your majesty's body. All internal organs have been damaged. The servant worries that
Huafeng, I need you and Honglu to work together to extract the goo poison. It must be done while the host is still alive.
I can try.
What did Miss Yu give you that made you take such a great risk?
Princess consort of Shang Wang, let us just assume my diagnosis was wrong.
If you
The
do
film
not
was
wish to
translated
speak,
and
then forget it.
narrated by M Media.
Honglu, have you managed to extract the parasite yet? Honglu, drag Yu Vaiwei here.
Princess consort of Shang Wang, this humble woman has nothing to do with this matter.
I never claimed that you were involved in this.
If you are not involved, then why did you have her captured?
Earlier, outside the Imperial study, you schemed against me.
if it were not for Brother Kui's soft heart, how could you still be alive today?
You call him Brother Kui with your lips. But do you know what he said to me at the Minister of Rights estate?
Does he still intend to keep you by his side?
Indeed. He told me the Yu Wei is merely his pawn. Once he becomes the crown prince, the first person he will eliminate is you.
Wei, do not listen to her nonsense. I have never said any such thing.
Yu Wei, you have done so much for him, yet he has never loved you. You are truly pitiful.
Wei, do not listen to her nonsense. You are the one who will be my future empress. How could I possibly marry a princess of a fallen nation to be my empress?
Then why did you want Yu Wei dead before you knocked me unconscious in the minister's study and dosed me with muscle softening powder to seal my martial arts? You had countless opportunities to take my life, but why did you let me live? As long as I am alive, it serves as proof that you have betrayed Yu Wei.
Brother Kui, were all the vows and promises you made to me just lies?
Wei, you and I are childhood sweethearts. If I were to take your life, what benefit would that bring me?
Then now, take Nancy's life.
Wei, calm yourself.
Kui he, in your eyes, whether it is the assistance provided by the Chancellor's family background, or Yu Wei, and the many years of affection you shared, all have been treated as pawns to help you climb higher. To advance Quihi's career, you stole information about the Liuli Kingdom. Even after Quihi and I divorced, he never actively sought for His Majesty to issue an edict. Yu Wei, in Quihi's eyes, there is not even a shred of affection for you.
Nancy. Wei and I are childhood sweethearts. If it were not for the fact that His Majesty decreed you to marry me that year, how could I have been forced to part from Wei? Out of consideration for our past marriage, I spared your life.
The film was
Yet you repay
translated
kindness with
and
enmity, just based on a few
narrated by
speculations.
M-Media.
You would play with people's hearts like this? Do you have any respect for the imperial family left?
What? Do you no longer care about your imperial father? The plan to kidnap me was your idea, wasn't it? It is just that. I am truly a bit curious. Where did you get these parasites from? Those who dare to strike at their own father are destined for a miserable end.
Nancy. That Chenda is actually from Miaozhong. After being conquered by the Liang Kingdom, the Miaogu suffered a heavy loss of vitality and went into hiding. Among the common Miao people, it is very difficult for ordinary people to distinguish between the two.
So it turns out that Jindi is the Gu King.
Fei Zhang sent word saying that Chenda is a branch of the Miaozhong Gu King. The Miaozhong Gu King has had quite a lot of contact with the Liuli Kingdom. Chenda often followed merchant caravans to the Liuli Kingdom.
No wonder so many people failed to find anything unusual. You are truly troubled by this matter, or could it be that you wish to use the pretext of helping Shanghai to eliminate the Liuli Kingdom in order to become the crown prince?
Chendi has already lost his life, so you may fabricate whatever you wish. Do you expect this prince to descend to the underworld and drag his wandering ghost back to confront you?
Never mind. Honglu, have Lord Kui drink those two insects.
Yes. That is enough. This has nothing to do with Brother Kue. I am the one who poisoned His Majesty. Ever since I was a child, every time I met you, nothing good ever came of it. It was clearly you who walked off and fell on your own. Yet Father made me apologize to you. Everything I set my eyes on was snatched away by you. Just because you are a princess. Brother Kui was also betrothed to you by His Majesty. On what grounds? If not for you, how could I have become the person I am today?
If you hadn't placed that stone under my foot, how would I have fallen? Do you know that after falling, I had to spend half a month recovering at the palace? The Prime Minister is a man of principle, yet he raised such a selfish, calculating daughter as you. I truly feel it is a waste for the Prime Minister.
Even so, I am still the eldest daughter of the Prime Minister's residence. My status and standing are both higher than yours.
But you were never the legitimate daughter of the Prime Minister's residence. You are an illegitimate child, born from your mother's affair with an outsider.
Your Highness Prince Xianglong,
and
to protect the
narrated
princess
by
consort.
M-Media.
You are capable of spouting such delirious nonsense.
You are truly not my daughter.
Father, even you want to help them?
I never loved your mother. How could we have had a child?
But you,
I never touched your mother. Your mother was not resigned to her fate, and thus, she resorted to drugging me. But she did not know that, the moment I set foot in the Liang Kingdom, I took a medicine that would ensure I could never have children.
then why did you raise me? I have called you father for 20 years. Do you not have a shred of affection for me? Do you not have even a shred of affection for me?
If you were truly a child who knew how to obey, then perhaps I could let it go. But unfortunately, because that scoundrel Kui he stopped at nothing, even daring to enter my study. To steal intelligence from the Liuli kingdom. I know I can no longer control you.
No wonder. No wonder I entered your study so easily.
But after all, she is the daughter you raised for 20 years. How could you have the heart to treat her this way?
It is you who were consumed by greed, exploiting everything that could be exploited. A scoundrel like you. How could I ever bear to give my daughter to you?
I am a prince of the Liang kingdom. Having me as a son-in-law is your honor.
I have never been a subject of the Liang kingdom. I am of the Liuli kingdom's royal line.
Was the Liuli kingdom not wiped out completely on the day its capital fell?
Because when he was young, he was taken out of the capital by Empress Mingji of the Liuli kingdom, using someone else's travel permits to become a citizen of the Liang kingdom.
So, who is the prime minister? I am originally of the Liuli kingdom's royal line. Prince Qi. Shu Feng.
Prince Ke. Is that young prince who passed away early?
I have always known the Empress did not treat you well. She cannot be blamed. She simply missed her own child too much.
So you are all traitors. Your Majesty, only your humble son is the most trustworthy person by your side. Please bestow the position of Crown Prince upon your humble son.
You Wei, you say this is the poison you planted?
You were at the minister's residence for several days. The opportunities to poison you were countless. Your Majesty has not forgotten, have you?
The film was translated and
So you admit
narrated
it?
by M Media.
Nancy, this time I admit it. My skills were not equal to yours. Do with me as you please.
Your Majesty, Yu Wei and Kui He have been in secret contact for many days at the minister's residence. Kui He is absolutely not someone who knew nothing. I believe we should punish them both with death by 1,000 cuts.
I have said it before. Kuihi has nothing to do with this. Are you deaf?
Do you think I look that easy to deceive?
You wretch. At the beginning, I should not have spared you. I should have. The moment I knocked you unconscious, planted the parasite in your body to make you suffer until you perished.
But you no longer have that chance. Look at yourself. For Kui He, you would even sacrifice your own life, yet he has never pleaded for you even once. You say you did all of this. What was it all for?
Nancy, do you think you were so noble? Guess who it was that leaked the news? About the Liuli heart. Within the Liuli royal family? It was truly I who fabricated that and told Kui He. A mere broken piece of stone is only worth that much, after all. But seeing you lose your country and home, I consider my anger somewhat appeased. Nancy, whether it be this lifetime or the next, you shall never hope to defeat me.
So, why don't you go down there and wait first?
Kui He, tell us, is the poison within us truly unrelated to you?
Your humble son is also unsure why Miss Yu Wei would do such a thing. Imperial father, right now at your side, only your humble son is someone trustworthy. Please grant the title of Crown Prince to your humble son.
You act recklessly, without regard for the consequences. How can we feel at ease entrusting the Liang kingdom to you?
Is this what Imperial father desires? Then who do you intend to crown? That Prince Shang Wang whom you have already cast aside? In what way am I inferior to him? I have toiled for you for over 10 years, done countless dirty deeds, to the point that I cannot even remember them all, just because of such a trivial matter. You refuse to forgive me? Is your heart made of cold stone?
Insolent. All these years. The things we have bestowed upon you, not been enough?
What have you ever given me? Is it this status? Of a shameful prince? Or do you see me merely as a chess piece or a dog to be ordered about? Or perhaps that cheap scrap of compassion of yours? Do you think I am unaware? Your favor toward me was nothing more than seeing that I still held some value to be used and was easy to control, so you bestowed a pittance of pity. In your heart, I can never compare to that piece of trash whom you personally raised.
Rebellious son. Have we not been good enough to you? If you had no more value, you would have long ago been reincarnated alongside that lowly mother of
The film
yours.
was
How could you have
translated
attained the rank of
and
minister of
narrated
today?
by M Media.
Then why do you still refuse to crown me crown prince, and instead wish to crown that piece of trash? Do you know how much I suffer every time I must pay respects to him? I am clearly a prince as well. Why can I only be a court official, holding a minister of rights position of little importance? I clearly have no great military merit, yet by you bestowed upon me something like general of agile cavalry. I am also a prince. I also require royal dignity. Those things I can fight for myself.
You are clearly greedy beyond measure. You have no talent to rule. Yet here you are. Nonsense. Must we stand by and watch this Liang kingdom fall to ruin in your hands?
Then, Imperial Father, you cannot blame me. Does Imperial Father know why, each year, in the Liang Kingdom royal household, so many children are born? Yet he alone, who survived? Because I poisoned every concubine who entered the palace. Their children did not live to be 5 before dying of mysterious illnesses. If not for Shang Yanking's age, I fear Imperial Father would have no one left either.
You wicked son.
You and your father are two of a kind. There is nothing left to say.
Nancy, why did you leave me?
What was that? Wei Wei is dead, so you decide to use those sweet, honeyed words on me now? How unfortunate. I am already married to Prince Shang Wang. Between you and me, there is no longer any connection.
It does not matter. As long as I take Shang Yanking's life. I take Shang Yanking's life.
Honglu, do not waste those 2 insects. Bring them here and
The
feed
film
them
was
to our Lord
translated
Free.
and
Let him fill
narrated
his
by
belly.
M Media.
Isn't this something you enjoy? Then, by all means, enjoy your meal.
Yanking. The future of this realm ultimately rests upon you.
Does Imperial Father truly think so? But your humble son is not your own flesh and blood. How can I shoulder the heavy burden of the Liang Kingdom Crown Prince?
What?
If not for the Empress, craving the title of Empress, and bringing me from outside the palace, in secret, hiding the truth from the heavens, Imperial Father, you would surely be without an heir by now.
You wretched woman. Empress, this wretched woman dared to deceive us. Who are you, really?
Whoever your highness may be, it no longer matters. You have lost all of your own biological children. The royal lineage of Liang Kingdom has come to an end. Why do you still concern yourself with this? What good does it do?
So what if I have? We cannot hand the realm to an outsider.
But your majesty has no other descendants left. Do you intend to adopt one from the royal clan? But how would your majesty know who is truly fit to be the son of heaven?
Are you forcing us to cede the throne to Shang Yanking?
No, I am simply speaking the truth. The late emperor never intended for you to be his successor. Since childhood, you were never favored by the late emperor. To prove your own worth and to appease the late emperor, you always schemed to seize the Liuli heart. Therefore, you instigated the war that dragged on for decades with the Liuli kingdom.
That year, Empress Mingji was pregnant, yet she was still forced to lead the army into battle. The national strength of the Liuli kingdom could not compare to the powerful Liang kingdom, and the Liuli kingdom was utterly defeated, forced to cede territory, and even required to send their legitimate bloodline to the Liang kingdom as a hostage.
Sister was at that very moment giving birth to a child. The Liuli kingdom should count themselves lucky that it was indeed a princess born. If it had been a prince, how could we have ever tolerated them living to this day? Therefore, your sister saw through your intentions and switched her own child for a baby girl.
The film was
What?
translated and narrated
What are you
by
saying?
M-Media.
That is correct. Princess Nancy is not a descendant of the Liuli royal bloodline. She was an abandoned child whom your sister took in after giving birth. And the child your sister actually bore, who was a boy, became a prince of your Liang kingdom. This cannot be. It cannot be. Why would it not be possible? If not for your coercion and seizure, how could sister abandon her own flesh and blood to raise another's child? The Liuli kingdom appears both reluctant and righteous at the same time. Look at Princess Nancy. Empress Mingji was not exactly entirely pure and without blemish. Even so, your sister was the benefactor of Princess Nancy, helping the princess avoid a life of displacement and even raising her. How laughable. The Liuli kingdom has fallen. Yet this Princess Nancy has not shed a single tear.
Empress Mingji is considered my lifesaver. So in order to repay that kindness, I am willing to enter the Liang kingdom as a hostage. But aside from that, there is nothing else.
Say no more. Nancy, you were merely an innocent person, pulled into this by your mother's momentary mistake. Uncle, why must you reproach her? Nancy, you knew this long ago.
When you said the Prime Minister was your uncle, I had already guessed it.
I am sorry.
It has nothing to do with you. As for the Liang kingdom, to either the Liang kingdom, I feel no sense of belonging. In short, I have already repaid my debt of gratitude.
Nancy, do you blame me for keeping it from you?
I do not blame you. Bearing such a background, one must indeed be cautious with every word and action. I want to know, from the moment we first met, you treated me so well. Was it for the sake of Empress Mingji, or out of pity?
Out of pity. My imperial mother commanded you to bring this item to the Liang kingdom, simply to remind me of the responsibilities of a prince of the Liuli kingdom. Yet I wish to show you mercy, because you do not deserve to lead such a life.
No, Huafing. Although I hold no great affection for Empress Mingji, there is one thing you are mistaken about.
The film was
Your
translated
imperial mother,
and
after all,
narrated by
is still a
M-Media.
victim of Shanghang. If not for this reason, you would not have lost your parents and your realm, and I would not have had to become a hostage.
The film
Winners
was
are kings,
translated
losers are rebels.
and narrated by
We have lost.
M-Media.
But Shang Wang is still a prince of the Liang kingdom. Even if we lose our life, this world shall still bear the name Shang.
Then your calculations were wrong. I will absolutely never become a prince of the Liang kingdom.
It has come to this. Does your majesty still believe that matters are still for you to decide?
Shanghang, do you think that right now in the Liang kingdom, how many people would follow your orders?
Nancy, you traitorous scoundrel.
Now, before you, there are only two parts remaining. You may make public my identity and that of Shang Wang to the world, But the royal clan of this generation has few who are capable. Then take your time to choose. No. I see that you do not have much longer to live anyway. Then choose the second path. Appoint Shang Wang as crown prince. You set him upon the throne. Shang Hang, what is your choice?
I will not choose. I will choose neither.
Proclaim the imperial edict of the Holy Emperor of the Great Yan Empire. It has now been verified and confirmed that Nancy is a princess, lost among the common folk of the Great Yan Empire, belonging to our heavenly superior state. Now let it be proclaimed to the world. Liuli Kingdom, Liang Kingdom, settle the grievances between your small nations cleanly. The status of the Liuli Kingdom and the Liang Kingdom shall be decided by the Crown Prince of Liuli Kingdom after he ascends the throne. Proclaim to the world.
Honglu, you.
Nancy. You are actually a princess of the Great Yan Empire.
Honglu, did I not tell you to keep it a secret?
I simply cannot stand by watching this old man put on airs. Merely an emperor of a petty nation, yet he dares to bully your highness the princess.
So Nancy knew about its own origins all along, if this is the wish of Nancy. And furthermore an imperial edict of the Great Yan Empire, then I shall do it.
Shang Hang. Are you fully convinced and submissive now?
Reporting to the Holy Princess. This prince is fully convinced and submissive.
Let us go. Let us go and claim our world.
Very well.